You know that guy who has a thought that every single girl or queer person has had at the age of 8 and decides that he's God's gift and is now going to study nature and philosophy because clearly he has such profound insight into it, so he goes into nature and then isolates himself and acts holier than thou and better than literally everyone he's ever known just because he decided to go and touch a leaf? Well, that character is in Baldur's Gate 3. His name is Loic, and you can find him in the Druid's Grove. In his backpack is a letter from his sister who is trying to convince him to come and help his mother and father on their farm instead of lecturing them about how their practices are harming the environment. Now, usually I would be 100% on Loic's side with this case, but in the case of a small mama and papa farm who is just doing subsistence farming, I do think it's a bit much. I don't know exactly who this guy is because there's no character in the Druid's Grove named Loic, but I think it might be this guy who's just taken on a different name in order to appear more humble and at one with the earth. We all know some guy who's like this, so I am firmly on the side of his sister. His sister has gone to Baldur's Gate so she can learn about engineering in the Hall of Wonders and take that learning back to help her mother and father in their farming attempts and make sure that they don't put too much strain on themselves after farming for decades. So yeah, I have an irrational hate for this guy, and if you want to hear more Baldur's Gate 3 lore, then drop me a follow as I drop new Baldur's Gate 3 lore TikToks every single day.